Welcome to New Mexico, and looks like we are going to kick us off here with L.A. Knight making his way down to the ring. L.A. Knight came down to L.A. Knight and Bobby Lashley last week in that Battle Royal matchup. There's a total of 8 superstars in that matchup. Like I mentioned, L.A. Knight, Bobby Lashley, last 2 competitors. L.A. Knight was so close to eliminating Bobby Lashley, but ultimately Bobby Lashley eliminated L.A. Knight. And then we saw Bobby Lashley get himself that opportunity to get that undisputed championship matchup at SummerSlam. So now what is next for Mr. L.A. Knight? I'm assuming he's going to talk to us. What is going to be on the mind of the megastar here tonight in New Mexico? A lot of big things are happening. We are on the road to SummerSlam. So what does Mr. L.A. Knight have for us here tonight? New Mexico, let me talk to ya. Yeah. Now look, I was so damn close to winning that Battle Royal, I could literally taste it, but Bobby Lashley eliminated me. But tonight, I am scheduled to face Bobby Lashley, which will be a completely different outcome this time. I had to do a lot of thinking though. What is next for L.A. Knight? Which got me thinking, well, the Undisputed Championship is going to have to wait a little bit. Cody and Bobby Lashley are going to keep it nice and warm for me in the near future. But what is next for LA Knight? What is next is that Intercontinental Championship. I am officially calling out Finn Balor. Finn Balor is just a dummy. Yeah. The Judgement Day are just full of dummies. Yeah. And you know what? You never faced a man like me, like I said, Finn. And you need to face someone like the megastar at SummerSlam, and I don't think a better place than the hottest night of the summer, that being SummerSlam. So what do you think, Finn? Are you going to have to go to your leader Edge, where he has your balls in his purse? Or can you actually man up and face me? Look no further, Finn. I am the man, the myth, the legend, the megastar. And let me talk to ya, Finn, because at SummerSlam, if you're man enough, the Intercontinental Championship comes back to the megastar, and a championship that I'm dying to hold. Yeah. Now, New Mexico, now tell Finn Balor whose game it really is out here. L.A. Knight. Yeah. Well, it's always great to hear from Mr. L.A. Knight, the megastar, ladies and gentlemen, and certainly very full of himself, just in the terms of how confident he sounds. And is he trying to maybe trying to get the crowd's favor? I mean, he might not say it, but I mean, there's definitely something there, maybe. But for L.A. Knight, ladies and gentlemen, he's calling out Finn Balor. He wants that Intercontinental Championship match at SummerSlam. The question is, will he get that match? As here comes the Brawling Brutes, Rich Holland and Butch Company out here with Sheamus. Sheamus has been so close to getting that Intercontinental Championship, but lost to Finn Balor twice at the pay-per-view. Have not been able to get it done against Finn Balor, but we'll see how in this Tag Team Championship Gold Tournament will be faring, because the 2 teams that make it to the finals will go to SummerSlam, and we will figure out who will become the new Smackdown Tag Team Champions. Now tonight, you got the team of the Brawling Brutes against this team coming out here in just mere moments. The ones that reunited last week here on SmackDown, that being Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. A lot of older teams reuniting as of late here on SmackDown. You got Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. There on Monday Night Raw, you had DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa, which is absolutely crazy. But here comes Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Owens, a former NXT champion, former Intercontinental champion, if I remember correctly. But we definitely remember that NXT championship reign. Certainly had his fair share of mega matches here in WWE. And now Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn reuniting after 4+ years. And we'll see how it does tonight. It's going to be a massive matchup here. Maybe might be a little bit of maybe a a weak spot in the tag team division for themselves. Referee rings the bell, and here we go. Butch and Sami Zayn kicking us off. Part of the first round of the tag team tournament. Last week we saw RK Bro defeat the Hurt Business, as well as we saw the team of Ricochet and Braun Strowman advance against the Judgement Day. Obviously in that Judgement Day matchup it was a little bit of a change. Damian Priest would get attacked by Sami Zayn after Sami Zayn saved Kevin Owens last week. So Edge replaced Damian Priest, and they would end up losing, unfortunately, for the Judgment Day. So we'll see how this is going to fare tonight, as here comes a big tag to former $1 Million champion, former NXT champion, the big man, Kevin Owens. As look at that springboard. Oh, clothesline glancing blow. Almost looked like more of a springboard punch to the face, if anything. Let's look at Kevin Owens face-to-face with Butch here at ringside. Uh-oh. Owens. Oh, no, this ain't good. This ain't good for Butch. Powerbomb, and then swinging him into the LED apron. Absolute craziness in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. We're just a couple minutes into this matchup. These guys are putting it all on the line. Big-time code breaker there from Kevin Owens. And look at Owens face-to-face to Sami Zayn there. Tell him that's how you do it right there. Like they didn't miss a step as a tag team. As now here comes Ridge Holland. Owens sees it coming. And that well scouted. And now just going to spike him on his head just for good measure. Why not? So still coming up tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have a matchup between Asuka and Beth Pheonix. If Asuka is able to defeat Beth Pheonix tonight, Asuka will get a Women's Championship matchup against Rhea Ripley at SummerSlam. And we already know last week, Asuka and Beth Pheonix, or I should say Asuka and Becky Lynch defeated the Judgment Day. And if coming out of that matchup, Asuka submitted Rhea Ripley to win that matchup. So, you know, big implications later on tonight. Sami Zayn trying to get this crowd behind him, but now he may have taken too long as Ridge Holland throws him back in. Here comes Kevin Owens right there to break it up. Also tonight, you got Karrion Kross versus the Judgment Day leader Edge, as well as Bobby Lashley, the #1 contender for Cody Rhodes' Undisputed Championship. He will be taking on LA Knight, which we just heard from LA Knight just before this matchup, calling out Finn Balor, calling Finn Balor and the Judgment Day a bunch of dummies. So it'll be very interesting to kind of see how it's going to fare for LA Knight, especially if he's able to get that Intercontinental Championship matchup. But I feel like Finn Balor wouldn't make it very easy for Mr. LA Knight. But I've seen a lot of more mindful games over the years, so you never know what to expect. Yes, oh, look at this. The spinning back suplex right there in the back and neck area just inflicted enough damage to put down Mr. Ridge Holland. And look at Kevin Owens telling him to stay down. Oh, look at this. Look at this. We've seen that before. It just continues to get more and more brutal every time you see it. This crowd here in New Mexico absolutely loving what Kevin Owens is bringing to the table. As now Butch with almost like a different variation of a bro kick there to Mr. Kevin Owens. As now Butch sit out powerbomb. This is one of those things where you got to be so careful when you face off with a man like Butch. You give him some time, start getting some momentum in his corner, and it certainly very well could be a long night for Kevin Owens. As now Owens gonna try to go for some powerbomb, I believe, and now it's gonna get turned into an Alabama slam reversal from Mr. Butch. Oh, keep the midsection. Uh-oh. Big time maneuver there from Butch. Is this enough? 2. No, big kick out there. Butch cannot believe it. And now, oh, wait a minute. Oh, Butch deciding to try to go after Sami Zayn, and it didn't work out in his favor, and now he's going to go back to focusing on the match and the man that he should have just been continuing to focus on in the first place. Butch all fired up right now, trying to put away Kevin Owens. Oh, Kevin Owens with that brutal clothesline, turning Mr. Butch inside out. And look at slowing down the pace, taking out the knees. That's what Kevin Owens is all about here. And Owens, stunner. Stunner to Butch. Is this it? One. Ooh. And now Sami Zayn, we're going to get face-to-face with Ridge Holland, possibly. I don't know. Looks like he might actually just get out of the ring. Would have been a good idea for Sami Zayn to take out Ridge Holland, so it turns into a 2-on-1, honestly. It's a brutal drop kick, going to be missed there. Butch going to get the tag, and now it's an all different ball game now. Hard Irish whip off the ropes, missing the elbow is Kevin Owens. Going for that, trying to take out that left knee, I believe was Ridge Holland, but we'll see what it's going to be turned into now. Oh, big stomps in the corner. This is not what you wanted, Ridge Holland. Look, just stomping away, whooping a can of whoop ass there on Ridge Holland. And we know for Kevin Owens, he actually had a WrestleMania match, if you guys are new to the series, against Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Kevin Owens would win the Stunner versus Stunner matchup and defeat Stone Cold Steve Austin. As this, we got a submission hold here on Mr. Ridge Holland, but Ridge able to roll out the way. Good back and forth matchup, a little bit better than I honestly was expecting. But when you got a team that, you know, is trying to get Ridge Holland underway, and then you got two veterans in the likes of Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens that have been friends, enemies, everything you can think of, these two men have been there. And Zayn getting this lovely crowd in New Mexico behind him. But Sami Zayn needs to focus on this matchup, though, just to get themselves to the semifinals, because tonight they got a tough task, but even next week is even going to be tougher with Braun Strowman and Ricochet if they were to advance. It's a big time frog splash, hook of the leg. Is this enough? But no, Ridge ain't going to go down like that. You're going to have to do a little bit more damage to him. Zayn, haluva kick, turning him inside out. Will this be it? Are they going to next week? No. Butch breaks it up, keeping this match alive a little bit longer. And nope, Sami Zayn gonna inflict some damage. Brain buster there to Butch. And now Butch having to roll out the ring, and now Sami Zayn gonna try to inflict some damage here. But now Ridge Holland with a key reversal in this matchup. It's Kevin Owens and Mr. Butch and Kevin Owens going at it at ringside. Pinfall opportunity. Will this be enough? Two. No, strong kick out there from Zayn. And now Sami Zayn's going to have to focus on this matchup all by himself, because at ringside you got Owens and Butch going out, just beating the living crap out of each other. As now, oh my goodness, brutal suplex there from Butch. Sami Zayn trying to roll out the way, but look at Ridge Holland. He's becoming a veteran just right in our eyes right there, just understanding to roll out there and make sure that Sami Zayn cannot continue to, you know, get a breather. As now here comes Ridge Holland again, another big time powerful suplex, just trying to slow down Sami Zayn and put this match in the favor of them. But now, out of nowhere, oh no, I think the back kind of let go there. Sami, he was looking for the blue thunder bomb, I believe. And now Butch gonna get the tag. Does Sami Zayn gonna try to get a tag? Maybe? No. No, big boot misses. And now Sami Zayn taking out the legs. And Sami Zayn talking some major trash to Butch. I don't know if it's the best idea to honestly do that. Both men running back and forth. A little bit of a stalemate between both teams here. Look at that exploder back suplex there. Absolutely vicious opening bout in this first round tag team Gold Rush tournament matchups. Oh no, Sami Zayn busted wide open. Can't really see what's going on besides Butch going after that big open wound on the face there of Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn is in trouble. Uh-oh, could be the bitter end for Sami Zayn. Is that gonna be enough? Kevin Owens right there to break it up though. And now Kevin Owens and Ridge Holland gonna go at it. Oh no, oh wait a minute, Pete Dunne from behind. He's gonna make sure that Ridge Holland is not gonna go down without a fight as well. Oh no, this ain't good. Pete Dunne, oh my goodness. What a maneuver there from Dunne. But, oh wait a minute. What is Butch thinking about doing here? Gonna go high risk here. I don't think he really needs to do this. Big knee to the cut. The big cut on the face there of Butch. I'm surprised Butch didn't honestly go for the pinfall. Perfect opportunity to do that. And look at Sami Zayn. Great thinking here. Get that tag. Get the fresher men at this moment. Stunner! Stunner to Butch! Is this it? 1, 2, 3 it is! Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn advance. And that means they will be facing off with Ricochet and Braun Strowman. What a back and forth matchup. And my thinking is for Butch, why in the heck did he not go for the pinfall? He certainly could have went for the pinfall, but he wanted to inflict some more damage, I suppose. But right here, the big time stunner from Kevin Owens. And we will see Owens and Zayn next week live on Smackdown. Big time tag team matchup. They're going to have to deal with the high flyer and Ricochet and the big strong man, the monster among monsters, Braun Strowman. I cannot wait to see how that fares. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. Braun Strowman's going to be in singles action against Robert Roode. This is a non-title matchup here. And, oh, wait a minute. Oh, look, Damian Priest, former European champion, coming out here to see how Robert Roode's going to do in this matchup. I mean, we know Damian Priest, he was injured last week, or at least not medically cleared to compete at that time, after Sami Zayn attacked him, after Sami Zayn saved Kevin Owens from the assault from the Judgement Day. So it'll be very interesting to see what Damian Priest's motives are for being out here in this one-on-one non-title matchup. Referee rings the bell, and oh my goodness, Braun Strowman taking out Robert Roode. And this is very interesting as well, ladies and gentlemen. You got Braun Strowman, a man that has been having to deal with the Judgment Day as well, and you got Damian Priest. So not only could Damian Priest be out here for Robert Roode, that it looks like, he very well could be out here for Braun Strowman. There's a big time splash into the corner. Robert Roode taking the wrong time to going to be celebrating there, or kind of taunting, I should say. We've been seeing that new personality of Robert Roode as of late with the it factor. Ever since then, I mean, he's been a whole different man. As Robert Roode able to count, take him down with that arm drag takedown. And look at just taking this New Mexico crowd in, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely going to do it. Oh, a little bit of a submission hold there, a little bit of rope breaks. You gotta be very careful when you're taking on a man like Braun Strowman. Those long, lengthy legs of it, just absolutely different. And now a little bit of a slowing down the matchup for Robert Roode. This is what Roode needs to do: slow it down and make sure Strowman can't start making this a freight train type of matchup where he's running around, running through you. And obviously Braun Strowman and Ricochet, they'll be taking on the team of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn next week here, but it looks like Braun Strowman going to get a little taste of action tonight against the European champion. As Strowman was looking to go high risk there, but Roode did the veteran maneuver. There's a lot of superstars where you're like, okay, hey, they've been in this business. They have those good sense of direction, but not right now. Oh my goodness, Strowman powerbombing Roode to the outside. And Strowman absolutely happy with what he did. That is absolutely going to be hurting that back, the neck area of everything, every little body part, and the whole body of Robert Roode. And Strowman just toying with him at this point. I'm very curious to see how much longer the Strowman and Ricochet team is going to continue to look good. They looked good last week, but we'll see how they fare in the semifinals. Especially when Braun Strowman chokeslammed Edge to advance them. You got a little bit of redemption there. Pinfall opportunity. Will this be enough? No, just a 1 count. Big stomp to the midsection there. Braun Strowman looking to just dissect Robert Roode at this very moment. So Roode with a big time reversal into a big time spine buster. Gonna look to steal victory. Pinfall. 2. No. Just a 2.5. Very close though. He's going to have to keep it up here. Slowly but surely. Got to stay on him. Big elbow there from Strowman. Back and forth we go. These guys know each other oh so well. You guys don't remember the early days of Smackdown? Braun Strowman, Robert Roode sure had their fair share of run-ins together. Now Strowman going to try to get his big meaty hands on Robert Roode. Oh my goodness, catches him. And now a one-handed chokeslam. Oh my goodness. Strowman is an absolute unit. And if you guys remember, Braun Strowman actually Universal Champion for a little bit before he would run into Roman Reigns a couple years back. And where we would see, I think it was actually last year's SummerSlam, where Roman Reigns would become the Universal Champion. So look at this big time power bomb there to Robert Roode. Strowman absolutely taking it to Robert Roode right now. Damian Priest is probably going to like that both men are getting hurt pretty good in this matchup. Wait a minute. Strowman, high risk. I don't think the big man needs to go up there, but certainly going to do it. Big time axe handle. Takes down the champion. The champ is in trouble. And now Strowman, looking for that Dominator type of maneuver, takes it to Robert Roode. And oh, he's not done yet. He's thinking running power slam, it looks like. Running power slam there to Robert Roode. And look at Strowman. Good thinking here, trying to throw him away from the ropes, at least drag him away from the ropes. Is this it? Yes, it is. Strowman with a massive win tonight over the European champion, Robert Roode. Good back and forth matchup. Damian Priest just out here scouting Robert Roode. Good back and forth matchup for a bit, but ultimately Braun Strowman takes it to the European champion here tonight. Gets him ready for that matchup, that tag team matchup next week. And now Damian Priest, he's going to look to attack Robert Roode while Braun Strowman is celebrating in the middle of that ring. Oh my goodness. Strowman doesn't realize that he can still faintly hear Braun Strowman's music as Robert Roode's getting decimated by Damian Priest here. Oh no, not on the table. Oh my goodness. Power bombing him on the ape, or on the top of that lovely table. And now Damian Priest. Oh my goodness. And oh no. Come on. You know what you're doing. An absolute brutal, pissed off Damian Priest. He feels like he should be getting another opportunity at that championship. And I think now Braun Strowman just realizing what is going on right now. And now Damian Priest with the reckoning. The reckoning to Robert Roode. And now Damian Priest has his sights now on Braun Strowman. And Braun Strowman just laughing at Damian Priest. Uh-oh. Oh, he's swinging. He's going to be swinging for the fences now with Braun Strowman. And look, Strowman's telling him no. He daring him to come in here. Uh-oh. Strowman now. Big time reversal. Making sure Priest can't use that steel chair. You know what's gone on between the Judgement Day and Braun Strowman. Strowman being viciously attacked multiple times by the Judgement Day. And Strowman sure as hell doesn't want to deal with that anymore. Oh my goodness, vicious knee strike. And oh, just look at that, right on the ribs. Strowman getting the upper hand at this very moment. Oh my goodness, right to the ribs. There you go. That's what you gotta absolutely love to see. Right there from Strowman. Getting a little taste of some bittersweet revenge on the attacks that the Judgment Day have done to him over these last couple months. And now Strowman, oh yes, running power slam to Damian Priest. Absolutely brutal. Uh-oh. Strowman now, what is he thinking? Oh, no, this ain't good. Strowman now. Gonna drop him. Oh my goodness. Certainly gonna be feeling that in the morning if you're Damian Priest. I think Damian Priest may have hit his head on the steel steps. Now, what does the monster have in store for Mr. Damian Priest now? Oh, again. What is he thinking now? Oh, no, not on the table. Oh, my goodness. The table. The table. We've seen it multiple times these last couple minutes. Absolutely brutal from both men. Damian Priest did it to Robert Roode, and now, certainly, we're starting to see it more. Oh, Strowman. Oh, no. Strowman. Chokeslam. Chokeslam to Damian Priest. Absolute carnage at ringside. Braun Strowman, you just don't get it. I kick you out of the Judgment Day. We even put you out of commission for a couple months. And Braun, you continued to just come back. And then we beat you down last month. And now you find a friend. And you think last week, by defeating me and Dominic, you are going to go places. You are sure as hell not going anywhere, Braun. The Judgment Day will always have your number, Braun. Yes, you defeated myself and Dominic like I mentioned, but Damian Priest was taken out of the match just because Sami Zayn saved Kevin Owens at that time. If Sami Zayn didn't come out, you would be seeing Damian Priest and Dominic Mysterio in the semifinals. We'll deal with Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens soon enough, but there's one thing I need to put to rest, and that is you, Braun Strowman. I already know that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, even though I don't really care for them at this moment, I don't see you and Ricochet defeating those two. So I'm already going to put the challenge out there for SummerSlam. I'm going to get this over and done with you, Braun. Me versus you at SummerSlam. What do you say, big man? Once it's done, we're done. A little cocky, are you, Edge? You don't think me and Ricochet are going to defeat Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn? Well, so be it. That's why your ass is not in that matchup next week. But, you know what? I accept your matchup for SummerSlam. I'm ready to be done with you in Judgment Day, and I am going to put away my demons, and that being you at SummerSlam. I'll see you at SummerSlam, Edge. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. We just got another match confirmed for SummerSlam, that being the leader of the Judgment Day, that being Edge, will be taking on the monster among monsters, that being Braun Strowman. But my thing is, what if Braun Strowman and Ricochet are able to make it to the finals and actually challenge for those Smackdown Tag Team Championships? You know, I mean, unless Edge is going to make it personally, I mean, he did say, I mean, it's already personal as it is, but what I'm trying to say is Edge is going to make sure that the Judgment Day get involved with Ricochet and Braun Strowman's business next week. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at this point. But now we focus on this singles matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Beth Pheonix, the Glamazon, one of the members of the Judgment Day, will be taking on Asuka. Asuka, the woman that made Rhea Ripley the women's champion, tap out last week in that women's tag team #1 contenders matchup. So now we got to figure out how this is going to figure to be for Asuka, because not only she's got one championship matchup, she very well could have two. Becky Lynch going to come out here, going to make sure this is going to be an even matchup, making sure Rhea Ripley does not get involved at all, because Rhea Ripley certainly does not want to face Asuka. But maybe she does. Maybe Asuka's tag team match is going to be earlier on the night, and Asuka may not be 100%. I guess it's really depends up to what Rhea Ripley wants to do. Asuka's certainly one of the best that we have here on SmackDown. We'll see how it's going to fare coming up here tonight. Asuka, former SmackDown Women's Champion in her own right. Same with Becky Lynch, multi-time Women's Tag Team Champions, and they are looking to become the Women's Championships. But now, come up at SummerSlam, they're looking to become Women's Tag Team Champions. A little bit of a newer look there from Asuka. Her older days of before she came to WWE. Normally, she was known as Kana. So hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. But here we go. Beth Pheonix and Asuka. Here we go. Referee rings the bell. Big time matchup. Big time stipulation. Can Asuka defeat Beth Pheonix tonight? The Glamazon. Big time opportunity for the Empress of Tomorrow of Asuka, and especially with Beth Pheonix being, or I should say, Becky Lynch being in the corner of Asuka, she'll be able to even the odds and help out Asuka if she needs to. Beth Pheonix is pulling out power bombs out of her repertoire to just systematically destroy the ribs in the midsection, because we know the Glam Slam is a possibility, and we can even see a brutal submission from Beth Pheonix from time to time as well. Oh, big kick to the ribs there, and look at Beth Pheonix just eating this up. That's just that arrogance, that self-centeredness of Beth Pheonix there. Oh, wait, is she going to go for another slam? Oh, look at Asuka. Again, perfect reversal for Asuka. Certainly, definitely needed that. That's a big-time code breaker from Asuka. Gets herself back in the matchup, and now she's starting to speed things up. That's what you gotta love about Asuka. She can change things on a dime. And so can Beth Pheonix now. Oh, now Asuka fighting back and able to get right where she needs to be here. Fighting back against the Glamazon. Beautiful strikes. These absolutely brutal strikes. Even the backhand in this. And now Asuka. Oh, what a maneuver from Asuka. Riding the ropes like it was with like a skateboard, just jumping and riding, and all she needs to do is an STO takes down Beth Pheonix. Pinfall opportunity. Will this be enough? No. Asuka bringing the fight to Beth Pheonix, spinning heel kick, and now look for that hip attack. No, Beth Pheonix with a impressive reversal. A lot of times superstars aren't able to reverse at that time. As Asuka, oh my goodness, a brutal suplex there from Beth Pheonix, and that's just how the WWE Hall of Famer Beth Pheonix can be in the middle of the ring, just so dangerous. It's a pinfall opportunity once again. Will this be enough? But no, the Empress kicks out. How much more does the Empress have in the tank? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, look at this. Submission hold here. Almost like a torture rack here to Asuka. Asuka may have to tap out here, unfortunately. She's going to have to dig down deep right now. Becky Lynch may have to get involved if she has to. And now Asuka able to hit her with that arm drag takedown. And now we are back to a stalemate here between Asuka and Becky Lynch. Or I should say Asuka and Beth Pheonix. Beth Pheonix doing the right thing, rolling out of the way. But uh-oh. Asuka, high risk, high reward. And able to connect with that missile drop kick. I think her ribs may have hit that bottom of that apron there, I believe. But she was able to get enough. And now Asuka, Beth Pheonix going to show the brutal sides here at ringside. Absolutely two tough women. Arguably, you could say two toughest women in WWE or just in SmackDown in general. Absolutely crazy. Asuka's certainly going to be a WWE Hall of Famer one day once she decides to ever hang up her boots. Referee telling Beth Pheonix that she needs to get back in the ring, but Asuka doing the right thing, keeping this matchup going because she knows she needs to win. I mean, she could win via a countout to get that opportunity against Rhea Ripley, but, you know, obviously we'd love to have a decision, a winner, and a loser between both of these women. And Asuka's showing that brutal side here. Big haymakers to the face there of Beth Pheonix. And Asuka telling her to kiss her behind. Oh, big haymaker there from Beth. Into the barricade. Oh my goodness. Both of these women need to get back inside the ring, though. Oh, Beth Pheonix trying to get back in, and she does, avoiding a count out. And wait a minute, Beth now, Glam Slam. And now Beth trying to decide what she needs to do. Asuka rolling out of the way. And now, oh my goodness, what a clothesline, turning Asuka inside out. And Rhea Ripley going to help out Beth Pheonix, getting Asuka back up to her feet. And Rhea Ripley has not been too pleased all week. She has declined to comment every time we've tried to get with her. She has declined to comment about losing that matchup and submitting to Asuka, and a possibility of having to face Asuka as, wait a minute, Asuka, looking for the Asuka lock. Asuka lock is applied. Middle of the ring, nowhere to go. Referee's right on there. Will Beth Pheonix have to tap out? Shades of what we saw last week here on SmackDown. Will Beth have to tap, though, this time? Rhea Ripley was last week. Now this week it could be Beth. But, oh my goodness, a glancing elbow. Could have been the last shot that Asuka could have had to win this matchup. Now we're seeing the agility from Asuka. Back and forth we go. Both women running into each other. A little bit of a stalemate between both women. And now Asuka going to get tossed into the corner. Big elbow from Asuka. Rhea Ripley introducing a steel chair, though. This is not good. The referee better, say he's right underneath him. He better recognize it. And now Beth's just going to show you the strength, the power there. Oh, now she's going to give her a little kiss. The taunting, man, it's absolutely brutal. But that is the Judgment Day. They are going to do whatever they want in terms of just playing mind games, honestly. And yep, there's the Glamazon. She knows she's in full control at this moment. She very well could have this match won, but she's going to decide to do a little bit more to Asuka. Beth Pheonix going high risk here. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. More than halfway across the ring there. Beth Pheonix absolutely looking impressive here. As now, what is Beth thinking again? Uh-oh. Looking for another glam slam here. Again, Asuka rolling out of the way. That's definitely got to be frustrating, as now Beth Pheonix looking to go high risk again. Can she hit it? Big time elbow to the ribs there. And now Beth trying to just take out Asuka. Absolutely brutal. And now Beth Pheonix, the ground and pound on Asuka. She is just eating this up, man. Absolutely crazy what we're witnessing here. Every time she hits a glam slam, for some reason Asuka is just not able, or Asuka rolls out of the ring. Absolute craziness we are witnessing here. Uh-oh. Oh, look at this. The torture rack here. Torture rack. Could this be enough to put her away? Will this be enough to put her away? She's trying to. But now Asuka able to get out of that with that arm drag takedown now. And now, again, now Asuka looking to fight back. But now Beth able to connect with her own rights there. Back and forth we go. Beth just hitting those haymakers again. Absolute punches, but now Asuka. Could be Asuka's turn here. Now, oh my goodness, just a brutal headbutt there. Beth Pheonix, high risk, high reward. And now the Amazon with a big time elbow. Beth is just bringing her A game right now. What else can Beth do, man? Absolutely stunning in the middle of this ring right now. These last couple minutes anyway. And Beth gonna Irish whip Asuka outside the ring. Oh, right under that steel chair there. And now Beth just gonna take this in right now. This New Mexico crowd not too happy with what we're seeing these last couple minutes. Beth Pheonix dominating this matchup. She's hit multiple glam slams, but Asuka has done the right thing, rolling out of the ring, realizing, you know, she's been struggling, or could be on the verge of losing. As Beth Pheonix with a big-time jawbreaker. Both these women beating the living crap out of each other here at our announce table here at ringside. Oh, big haymakers now. Beth again. Yeah, this is a WWE Hall of Famer, ladies and gentlemen. Just going to war against Asuka here. Now Beth realizing, and Beth Pheonix again, thankfully breaking it up. Both these women realize how big this match is. Beth, honestly, she very well could have just, I mean, she honestly should have just took the count-out victory. Rhea Ripley probably is going to tell her about that, but at least Beth has some integrity. As armbar, trying to snap this. It's trying to snap the arm of Beth Pheonix. Yes, it's going to do damage, but it's not going to get her the win that she needs. And now Beth is going to have to try and fight out of it, and she does. What a match. Ladies and gentlemen, back and forth we go. Asuka now going to get back in the ring. Beth Pheonix getting back in the ring as well. And now Asuka trying to do something there to Beth Pheonix, but just wasn't able to. And now Beth. Oh my goodness, what a powerful slam. Just those multiple stomps by Beth Pheonix there. Oh no, again Beth Pheonix. She's hit multiple glam slams. Will this be it to put away a woman like Asuka here? But again, look at this. This Beth Pheonix is just eating this up, ladies and gentlemen. You got to be kidding me. And she's not done yet. This is absolutely brutal. Now she's going to go for another torture rack on Asuka. She lets go. I think it's just the amount of destruction we've seen from the Glam. The Glamazon. Holy crap. I think Beth wants to just honestly do what she can and absolutely destroy Asuka, so Asuka won't even make it to SummerSlam here. Let's look at this. Absolutely brutal. The Glamazon eating this up. You got to be kidding me. Beth telling Asuka to get up to her feet. Oh, Asuka now. From behind, big time suplex. And of course, it wouldn't be a matchup if Rhea Ripley wasn't there to get involved again. Beth Pheonix now. Oh my goodness, electric chair to Asuka. And now again. Up to her feet. And no, wait a minute, Asuka now. Big time reversal. Big time reversal. And now Asuka gets herself back in this matchup. This could be the last time she's able to get anything going in this matchup. Last time, maybe adrenaline flowing through Asuka right now. And you got to be thinking probably that Rhea Ripley getting a little nervous now. This is not what Rhea Ripley wants to see. Spinning heel kick, and now Asuka. Asuka now. Ooh, hip attack there. Hip attack. And Asuka feeling this moment up right now. Rhea Ripley trying to get that referee distraction. Asuka now gonna look for the Asuka lock one more time. Will Beth Pheonix have to tap out? Middle of the ring. Referee is right there. Will Beth Pheonix have to tap out? Nowhere to go. And now Beth Pheonix having to tap out. What a women's matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Rhea Ripley towards the end trying to help Beth Pheonix. Beth Pheonix ultimately, essentially, could have won this matchup multiple times, but I think Rhea Ripley was giving her orders to, inflict some more damage. But Asuka turning it around at the very end. She even let go of that maneuver to stretch her out, but you could sense the fatigue. But right now, Asuka hits that hip attack, makes Beth Pheonix tap out, and now Asuka has 2 championship matches, and we can see double champion Asuka. Man, could you guys imagine a double champ in Asuka We very well could get that at SummerSlam. It could be literally her crowning moment. She's won multiple women's matches in her career, multi-time women's champion, but very well could be walking out the women's tag team champion as well as the world champion. Or I should say the undisputed champion here on Smackdown. But here comes the brothers Elias and Ekekiel in this tag team tournament, looking to step up to the plate. I mean, these tag team tournaments is a perfect opportunity to have a breakout team. But you're going to be taking on Street Profits that have been here for a very long time and certainly would love to get their opportunity. And I think, if I remember correctly, the Street Profits have not won a tag team championship here in the series, and which is how talented they are. That's crazy. So we'll see how the Street Profits do in this tournament against Elias and Ekekiel. Make sure you guys get your red solo cups ready, because these men are looking to get those tag team championships around their waist for the very first time ever. And if they win tonight, they will go on to face RK Bro next week in the semifinals. So far, next week, we already got it confirmed. It's going to be Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn taking on Braun Strowman and Ricochet. Now we just got to wait for this matchup, and we'll see who's going to the semifinals. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, certainly very underrated tag team. And it's very, I wouldn't say concerning, but it's very confusing just how these guys have not been able to win a tag team championship matchup type of thing in the series. From their days in NXT to being on the Raw and SmackDown rosters, just how they haven't been able to win the tag team titles just yet. But this could be their tournament. This could be their time. Got a lot of talented tag teams though. And one of the one things though is the Street Profits. They've been a tag team for a very long time. So you got a lot of makeshift tag teams with the likes of Elias and his brother Ekekiel. You got Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn coming back together. You saw Judgement Day with Edge and Dominic Mysterio after Damian Priest was replaced. So, I mean, a lot of these tag teams, except for RK Bro, have been teaming for a while. Here comes Elias, and Montez Ford is, that jumping clothesline. It looked like it was intended for Elias, but referee got in the way, unfortunately. It's a big-time suplex there from Elias. Be very interesting to see how the formal tag team here of Elias and Ekekiel will be going here in this tag team tournament. Elias, one of the, I may use underrated or underutilized, maybe. Probably underutilized. I don't use as much, but there's certain superstars that you look at and you're like, oh hey, they would be great for Intercontinental Championship, United States Championship, or whatever championship we may have on the roster at the time. But for Elias, he just has not been able to figure that out just yet. And maybe being with his brother Ekekiel, maybe that will kick a switch in him. As a springboard off that corner there, DDT. Will that be enough to put away Elias? But not yet. Still got plenty left in the tank, does Elias. And still to come tonight is a double main event. Got Karrion Kross versus Edge. Some big time matchup there. Karrion Kross looking to pick up a win over the leader of the Judgment Day, that being Edge. Edge challenging Braun Strowman to a matchup at SummerSlam. Braun Strowman accepting. So we'll see how that's going to go at SummerSlam, ladies and gentlemen. Very curious to see how that goes, as well as in the main event, Bobby Lashley, like I mentioned, will be taking on the undisputed champion Cody Rhodes for the Universal Championship. Will be taking on LA Knight, who he called out Finn Balor to kick off SmackDown. We have not seen Finn Balor. We have not heard from Finn Balor at all, so I don't know if we're going to be even hearing from the Intercontinental Champion at all. Last time we saw Mr. Finn Balor recently is when he lost to Kevin Owens, the night that Kevin Owens returned here to SmackDown. There's now Montez Ford here. Uh-oh. Oh, look at this maneuver. Big time frog splash there. And pinfall opportunity. Could this be enough? Ooh. Elias kicking out. I think Ekekiel would have been there to break it up no matter what. And now this is where Montez Ford has to focus on putting away Mr. Elias here. As, oh, look at this, almost like a version of a rock bottom there from Montez Ford. And now, is it time for Montez from the heavens? No, big elbow though. That certainly could be enough. Here we go, pinfall, 2, 3. It wasn't that big, massive frog splash we've seen in the past, but an elbow certainly will be enough. Look at this frog splash there, that roll through, big time splash, and this right here, big time elbow. Like I mentioned, it wasn't from the heavens, as high as from the heavens, but Montez Ford picks up the win for the team, and Street Profits are going to the semifinals, and now the semifinals are set. Street Profits versus RK Bro. Absolutely waiting to see this. This is going to be awesome. We are back on Smackdown, ladies and gentlemen, and I would like to introduce a man that is new to this series, and his name is Carlito. The Puerto Rican son has arrived, and he will be not spitting in the face of these lovely people here in New Mexico tonight, but it is great to see Carlito. I would love to hear about what his intentions are, what exactly he's got planned. We saw some news breaking that Carlito has signed with WWE. He's been wrestling on the independent scenes and all that, but now Carlito is back, and this is his series debut. He is not wrestling tonight, but he is a full-time wrestler now on SmackDown. We'll be very curious to see where Carlito goes from now on, supporting his brothers there from Monday Night Raw with the LWO t-shirt there. But it was always great to see Carlito looking in phenomenal shape, ladies and gentlemen. Does he have a title run in him? Let's find out. Holy crap, New Mexico. I thought maybe you guys forgotten about me when that announcement was sent out there through WWE waters and everything that I'm officially coming back to WWE and officially making my series debut. I thought maybe some people would remember me, but from this ovation, it seems like maybe more than a couple of you remember me. Which is great. I love WWE and everything it's done for my family connections and everything like that. Now, why I came back to WWE? Well, like I mentioned, it's about family. And I started in WWE, and I sure as heck want to end it here in WWE. Now, I had the opportunity to choose from Raw, NXT, and SmackDown, and I thought of it very carefully. Raw, so much younger talent, the LWO, which I'm supporting with my shirt and everything that I absolutely love, the MWO. The LWO will always mean something to me, but there's a lot of talent, a lot of younger talent didn't want to take the spotlight. NXT, it's oversaturated with veterans right now, and I don't want to be just another number. Then I look at SmackDown, the land of opportunity, a brand that's been very dominant, a lot better than Monday Night Raw, but there's been a lot of superstars going from SmackDown to Raw, and Raw has, you could say, has gotten a lot better than SmackDown in terms of talent and everything. SmackDown, I would say it's rebuilding, and I want to be part of that rebuild here on SmackDown. I saw that the Bloodline left, and you know that's a big major part of SmackDown, moving from SmackDown to Raw, and then now you got all these stables trying to take over SmackDown now, the Judgement Day, the Hurt Business, and all of that. So I see there's a lot of competition, and I love competition. That's why I came back. So many dream matches for myself to throw myself into here on SmackDown. Before I do leave you guys here tonight, once again, thank you so much for the ovation. I absolutely love being back here inside of WWE Ring. I am on a full-time contract, and actually next week I'll have my first match up here on SmackDown. But I do have a surprise for you guys. You guys treated me great, and I'm about to treat you guys great. Very curious to see what Carlito means, and oh, wait a minute. There is no way. Are you kidding me? Holy crap, Carlito makes his series debut, and it looks like he has brought one of the most famous singers out there, the Puerto Rican Bad Bunny, one of the most streamed artists out there. Bad Bunny, #1 on the charts. Bad Bunny is here tonight. Absolutely crazy. This crowd is absolutely going crazy. Carlito has brought Bad Bunny here to SmackDown. What does this even entail, ladies and gentlemen? Bad Bunny makes his series debut with Carlito tonight. A massive, massive surprise here by having Bad Bunny. Hola, New Mexico. How is it going, guys? Absolutely great to be here. I'm actually performing here in New Mexico, actually after this show. So if you guys are actually here tonight, you already got your tickets paid for the concert. You have nothing to worry about. And just like Carlito, I'm signed to WWE as well. Even though I am contracted now by WWE, I will have limited dates here for SmackDown pay-per-views whenever. But Bad Bunny and Carlito will be at SummerSlam in just 3 weeks' time, and I'll be performing there at SummerSlam. I cannot wait. A gracious venue there for SummerSlam. And the venue this year for SummerSlam is Nashville, Tennessee, where it's going to be a great night for the hottest weekend of the summer in WWE, from NXT to SummerSlam. I will see you guys at SummerSlam. I cannot wait to see. And actually next week, I will come out here with Carlito for his matchup. Thank you guys so much for the continuous support over the years. I'll see you guys next week. Absolutely crazy, ladies and gentlemen. The venue was announced via Bad Bunny, and Bad Bunny is here in WWE. How crazy. Not only did Carlito come back to WWE, now we have Bad Bunny joining WWE and announce the venue for SummerSlam. And for SummerSlam, we are going to Nashville, Tennessee for SummerSlam. For the hottest night of the summer. It continues to get better for WWE, and I cannot wait to see Carlito's debut next week here live on Smackdown. But now we shift our focus to the ever dangerous Karrion Kross, as he will be in action taking on, we all love him, we all hate him, Edge, the leader of Judgement Day. We saw earlier on tonight Edge call out Braun Strowman from the stage saying, "Hey, you buffoon, you know what? Essentially, you and Ricochet are not going to win the tag team tournament, so I'm going to throw out a challenge for you at SummerSlam." Edge challenged Braun Strowman to a matchup at SummerSlam, and Braun Strowman has accepted. So that's official. So this will be a big test for the Rated R superstar, the leader of the Judgment Day, that being Edge. Karrion Kross looking to somehow get himself on that card. We saw Karrion Kross in that King of the Ring tournament defeated a lot of big names, but most notably that being Brock Lesnar in that matchup. But after the matchup, Karrion Kross would absolutely decimate Brock Lesnar, and from what we were being told, that it could have been career threatening. But as you guys saw last week, Brock Lesnar returned after a little bit of a hiatus, which we thought it was going to be a longer one. But Brock Lesnar seems to be back. He was in that Battle Royal, so I'm very curious to see. Battle Royal is all sorts of different things, but is Brock Lesnar going to be eligible to continue to actually be in ring action? He's going to have to be cleared multiple times, you gotta think. Yes, there is Edge, ladies and gentlemen. Like we mentioned, leader of Judgment Day. The Judgment Day have done pretty well for themselves essentially ever since Edge joined. Finn Balor, Intercontinental Champion, Rhea becoming the Women's Champion here on SmackDown. You got also Damian Priest, multi-time European Champion, and it seems like he sure has his eyes set on that European Championship, and I actually can get some breaking news for you, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Roode will be defending his European Championship in a rematch against Damian Priest. Now JBL sending it through our ear. European Championship, Damian Priest, Robert Roode at SummerSlam. And it is going to be very, very heated between those two men. As Damian Priest was at ringside for Robert Roode's matchup, kind of just playing mind games essentially with Robert Roode. Referee rings the bell. Here we go. Karrion Kross and Edge. Can Edge get a massive win tonight over Karrion Kross before he has to deal with Braun Strowman in just 3 weeks' time? Kross all fired up, and I think Karrion Kross, if he can get a win over the likes of the Rated R Superstar, a man that is a 4-time WWE champion and a man has accomplished so much all over his WWE Hall of Fame career, you definitely got to think that this will help Karrion Kross grow and continue to get to the top here on SmackDown. He was so close there in the King of the Ring tournament. It was supposed to be LA Knight and Karrion Kross, and we all know what happened. Roman Reigns was able to stick his head where does it shine in that matchup, and ultimately won the King of the Ring to represent SmackDown, and then would go on to defeat Dolph Ziggler there at the King of the Ring and become world champion. But Roman Reigns ultimately would get cashed in on by Mr. Money in the Bank, Drew McIntyre. Big haymakers there from Edge. And Edge just eating this up right now. Referee telling him, Karrion Kross, to get back inside. Edge feeling like he's going to win by count out, but Karrion Kross not going to allow that to happen just yet. As both men running into each other, almost like running into a brick wall at times. For a man of Edge's age, he certainly has a lot left in the tank. Certainly one of the best ever. Especially with him and his tag team partner, Edge and Christian, back in the day. And then obviously with the past that Edge has there on Raw and SmackDown over the years. He just absolutely, certainly one of the best. Certainly Edge you could definitely put him on your Mount Rushmore, depending on what you kind of like as a viewer. Big pinfall there. Just a 1 count though. Karrion Kross needs to start hitting those big time powerful maneuvers. Slow down Edge to where it loosens him up a little bit so you can just easily maybe tap him out or hit an F10 on it. And now, Karrion Kross trying to go for an Alabama Slam. Edge now with a big time reversal powerbomb pinfall. Can he steal a victory here? No, just a 1 count there from Edge. See if Edge can continue to get himself here. Looking for the execution there to Karrion Kross. Will that be enough? Edge is looking to put the final pieces to Karrion Kross. Here's spear. No! Karrion Kross with a beautiful reversal DDT there to Edge. And now Kross gonna look to capitalize. Brutal powerbomb. Could that be enough to power Edge? But no, another strong kick out. Kross needs to capitalize on this big time opening that Edge is literally giving him in this matchup. Absolutely crazy what we're witnessing here. Spinning heel kick takes down Kross. And look at Scarlett. Scarlett now going to get involved. Edge telling her to mind her own business. Edge now fighting back. Big time haymakers. Trying to slow down Karrion Kross in his own right. Edge is one of those superstars you do not want to get in a haymaker battle with for sure. And look at this, just this big boot in the throat of Karrion Kross. And now, big pinfall opportunity. 2 strong kick out from Kross. Karrion Kross stays in the matchup a little bit longer, but for how much though? And now Edge going from that second turnbuckle. What's he thinking? Going for a spear, I think. Probably not the best idea to do it with so close to Karrion Kross there. Maybe a little bit of a mistake, you could say, there from from Edge, and now Karrion Kross signaling the end is near there for Edge. Oh, look at those kicks from Kross, absolutely lethal. And we've seen Karrion Kross, he has his own training videos that he puts up from time to time with mixed martial arts and jiu-jitsu and all that stuff. Certainly all well-rounded when it comes to training outside of WWE, just to make sure that he's, you know, stays on his feet a lot of times. It helps with a lot of submissions and other type of maneuvers. That certainly is not going to help as he's busted wide open. Both men back inside the ring. Edge all fired up though. But oh, look at the big boot. Kross though back up to his feet now, and Edge now having to worry about Scarlett. Match is going all over the place. Oh my goodness. That was a beautiful takedown there, like a one-armed back body drop. But again, Edge with a strong kick out. That adrenaline flowing through Edge at this moment. But a Doomsday Saito takes down Edge. Will this be it? 2, 3. A massive win for Karrion Kross tonight, ladies and gentlemen. What a back and forth matchup. That spear reversal from Karrion Kross earlier on in the matchup saved him. And then that Doomsday Saito suplex, dropping him on his head and neck area, picking up a massive win, is Karrion Kross. What a match, and a much needed win for Karrion Kross. Edge needed a win as well, but Karrion Kross picks up a win here on SmackDown. Uh-oh, wait a minute. The Beast Incarnate is here, ladies and gentlemen. And I mean, he is here for a fight. Karrion Kross just picking up a massive win, and look at Brock. Normally he'd be having his cowboy gear, but look, he's ready for a damn fight. In New Mexico, they are in for a fight, because Brock Lesnar is going to look to get some sweet old revenge on Karrion Kross tonight. Can Brock do it? Can Brock do that? And now Brock running. Brock coming right after Karrion Kross. Oh no, this ain't good. This ain't good for Mr. Karrion Kross. Brock Lesnar coming right after Karrion Kross here. This crowd in shock and awe, absolutely surprised that you got Brock Lesnar showing up here on a live edition of SmackDown. And right into the barricade. An absolute beatdown we are witnessing. And look at Lesnar back. These brutal clubbing blows from Lesnar. Not something every day you'd see. So back in the ring we go. You got a pissed off Beast, ladies and gentlemen. And Lesnar just going to beat the living tar out of Mr. Karrion Kross. Kross trying to block these clubbing blows, but when you have a former UFC World Heavyweight Champion, it's very hard to do that. It's oh no. Brock Lesnar going for that F5 to Karrion Kross. Absolute craziness we are witnessing right now here live on SmackDown. And again, being just absolutely brutal is Brock. So no, this ain't good for Karrion Kross. Oh my goodness, suplexing him halfway to Suplex City. And all, Karrion Kross, he's trying to get up to his feet. I don't know if that's the best idea. Now look at those kidney shots. You think with these maneuvers, Brock means business. Oh my God, look at this, trying to reopen up the wounds of Karrion Kross, ladies and gentlemen. Kross can't even defend himself right now. I mean, look at the face of Brock Lesnar, I should say Karrion Kross is, wait a minute, now Karrion Kross, somehow Karrion Kross is able to change up the momentum of this match. Brock Lesnar was just beating the living crap out of Karrion Kross's face, and now Karrion Kross now is in control. absolutely vicious between both these superstars. And look at it, stomping away right there in that collarbone area. And now, this ain't good. Now Kross looking to put the final touches, possibly on Brock Lesnar once and for all. But no, oh look at this. No, look at this. Gonna try and submit the crap out of Mr. Brock Lesnar right now. The strength right now out of Brock. Can Brock get out of it? And Karrion Kross just gonna let him go. Just gonna inflict as much damage. This is coming to backfire on Brock Lesnar, ladies and gentlemen. Look at these kendo sticks right there. Oh my goodness, right to the ribs that time, and then broken shards all over our announce team here. Holy cow. This is absolutely brutal, ladies and gentlemen. Big clothesline there from Kross. Takes down Brock Lesnar. Absolutely brutal. Man, look at all those shards of that kendo stick, ladies and gentlemen. Not every day you see something like that. And no, this ain't good. Gonna try to inflict some more damage here with that. But now Brock now trying to get back in this onslaught assault between both men. Back and forth we go. Again, just back and forth. And oh, look at these kidney shots. Absolutely brutal. And now Brock Lesnar again. Absolutely brutal as Brock telling him to get up to his feet. This ain't good. This ain't good at all. Oh, now a Kimura. The Karrion Kross referee right there trying to tell Brock to knock it off, to telling him to stop this right now. Holy crap. What are we witnessing here? Both these men just won't back down. Two bulls in the middle of this ring, not backing down. And Karrion Kross trying to get every little last inch here. Brock tried. And now, wait, the Doomsday Saito right there to Brock Lesnar. Absolutely brutal what we're witnessing here. And look at this. Oh, this is very fitting. An F10 to Brock Lesnar. Karrion Kross gets the upper hand. And look at the damage here at ringside. It is main event time here live on Smackdown. LA Knight looking to pick up a win. He called out Finn Balor. We have not heard from Finn Balor all night. So we don't know if Finn Balor is here or not, but he sure is not answering the challenge of LA Knight right now. And then right now we also have Bobby Lashley taking on LA Knight. Bobby Lashley is going to have a tough test ahead of him. The undisputed champion Cody Rhodes versus Bobby Lashley there in Nashville, Tennessee. There in SummerSlam. It is going to be a great SummerSlam. And I'm being told once again in the ear of JBL, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to confirm another match. Not only Robert Roode versus Damian Priest earlier, we're going to see Karrion Kross versus the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, at SummerSlam in a Extreme Rules matchup. That is going to be absolutely crazy. SummerSlam is continuing to get hotter and hotter at the moment, as there is the almighty Bobby Lashley, the leader of the Hurt Business. Bobby Lashley said last week that everyone in the Hurt Business needs to step up to the plate, including MVP, Omos, Cedric, Shelton, and Bobby Lashley even said to himself he needs to step up to the plate as well. And Bobby even mentioned something about not caring for the fans anymore, which is honestly kind of pushing it a little bit too far for Bobby Lashley. I mean, he came back. He dealt when he first came back. He was everyone loved him, and then Bobby Lashley would kind of do what he did with the Hurt Business for a good while, and then he would leave the Hurt Business and feud with the Hurt Business. Bobby Lashley would go his own ways for a while. Then Bobby Lashley would become the leader of the Hurt Business once being drafted back here to SmackDown. So everything is very interesting, this line of the Hurt Business. Referee rings the bell. Here we go, LA Knight and Bobby Lashley. LA Knight, he's had one heck of a career since being drafted here to SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. He's been with SmackDown his whole career, even getting redrafted to SmackDown, but he called himself the Legend Killer with massive wins over the likes of Jeff Hardy, RVD. In a 2-on-1 handicap match, he would defeat RVD and Jeff Hardy. He would defeat The Undertaker. He would defeat Kane. Any legend in the way of LA Knight, he certainly has. LA Knight has even defeated the likes of John Cena as well and made it look very, very easy. And he's climbed up the rankings, one of the best win percentages here on SmackDown, and would love to get in the championship picture. And with a win over the current #1 contender for the Undisputed Championship, that certainly will help. If you guys missed out so far, LA Knight has called out Finn Balor for an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship. LA Knight saying the road stops here with LA Knight. Finn Balor wants a championship matchup, looking for a defense for SummerSlam. He wants a big match. He's got the megastar LA Knight right in front of him. A perfect opportunity, as the referee's telling both these men to get back in the ring before we could have a possible countout or a double countout. Referee at a 9. Thankfully, back inside the ring we go. And look at Lashley. Devastating punches to the kidneys. Are we going to see an early win there? But no, LA Knight able to kick out. You'll be very careful when you deal with a man like Bobby Lashley. Very, very brutal in the middle of that ring. Certainly a multi-time European champion. Nice running uppercut there from LA Knight. LA Knight looking to win his first ever championship if he were to ever get a opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship. He has had a chance once. That was when Big E was Intercontinental Champion, but Big E was just a better man in that matchup. It's now LA Knight going to go for a suplex neckbreaker. Beautiful maneuver there from LA Knight. And Bobby Lashley going to take some time to recuperate, get to the apron, and just kind of figure out what he needs to do. But down goes Lashley to the outside, and LA Knight has the momentum for this very moment. Can he keep it up? As ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. Bobby Lashley would love to send a message to Cody Rhodes, who is not here tonight. Right into that apron. LA Knight going to try to get up to his feet and get something going. There you go. Spearing that, I believe it was a right knee. And it was just enough to at least take down Bobby Lashley at that time. If he was able to get a full-on contact, I think it would be a different ball game at this moment. But certainly he's got Bobby Lashley right where he wants him. Slow down the match. Get very physical with Bobby Lashley. Here we go, pinfall opportunity. Referee right there. There is a rope break. Have not seen one of those in a very long time. Haymakers back and forth between both men. And now Lashley. He's going to go for that military press slam. Oh my goodness. Absolutely powerful is Bobby Lashley. Is that enough? Is the adrenaline right there from LA Knight, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, but no. LA Knight is in trouble because he's going to get hit with the Dominator. Dominator there from LA Knight. That's got to be it. No! LA Knight kicks out. How much more is left in this young man? And now LA Knight reversing. It's a pivotal opportunity for LA Knight. Going to that roll through. Going for that pump handle slam there to LA Knight. Or LA Knight to Lashley. Pinfall opportunity. but a strong kick out from the #1 contender. And now, LA Knight has Lashley up. Big time maneuver, dropping Lashley right on his head and neck area, and LA Knight not done. Oh, look at this brutal neck breaker there to Lashley. Is that gonna be it? No, Lashley kicks out. LA Knight cannot believe it. Holy cow. And LA Knight just telling this whole crowd, whose game is it? And he certainly just told us it's LA Knight's game. And now LA Knight up. High risk, high reward for Knight. And now going for the axe handle, takes down Lashley. This could be LA Knight's moment here, ladies and gentlemen. But Lashley with a big elbow to the midsection. And now, look at this. Oh, wait, no, LA Knight slipping out the way and attacking that left knee. We saw him attack the knees earlier on tonight. At that time, he didn't get enough, but certainly he got all of it that time. And now, LA Knight, BFT, right there to Lashley. Is this it? 1, 2, 3, it is. LA Knight with a massive win over the #1 contender. LA Knight told us it would be a different outcome tonight in the main event, and we certainly got it with the BFT. That beautiful 1, 2, and 3. What a way to end SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. We started with LA Knight, and we ended with LA Knight with a victory. And, oh, wait a minute. That's the Intercontinental Champion, Finn Balor. Finn Balor coming out here. We have not seen him all night. He's coming out here attacking LA Knight. And again, look at that. This is clubbing blows right to LA Knight's head. And it's just bouncing him off. Absolutely crazy. And now finally, down goes Knight. Just getting just whiplash with this kendo stick. Absolutely brutal what we're seeing from Finn Balor. 1916 there to LA Knight. And now Finn Balor, coup de grace to LA Knight. And LA Knight rolling out the way. You think he's going to be perfectly fine. Apparently not, because a coup de grace right there to LA Knight. Who's the dummy now, LA Knight? I accept. You get your championship match at SummerSlam. I'll see your ass next week.